Today, I will tell you why I think you should buy a 2JZ GE and build the block instead of buying a GTE to swap into your car. Now, before we get into this video, I do want to warn you guys, I am purely talking about price to performance with these engines. First things first, I want to get over some basic information about this engine. Now, this engine is a 3.0 liter inline six, which I'm assuming most of you know, but it has a bore of 86 millimeters and a stroke of 86 millimeters, and it is a cast iron block. Now, both these engines I'm going to be covering are VVTi, which is variable valve timing adjustment. Now, if you like this type of content, you want to see more of it, and you want to watch me build my IS300 on this channel, like and subscribe, and let's get back into the video. Okay, so first, let's talk about these heads. Now, the GTE head is a better head. It flows more air, has better cooling. The GE heads, though, they are still really good. You can push a decent amount out of them. Now, if you build a head, the sky's the limit. But the thing is, the stock heads are really good for like 90% of use. But if you want to do a GTE head, you can still buy brand new one. Now, say you decide to go with a GTE head. Now, the GTE head will pull up to the block because it's the same block, just slightly different. Okay, so the difference is between the blocks. The block itself, there's not that much different. The GTE has oil squirters and the GE doesn't. That's the only difference between the blocks. Now, the GE internals are weaker by a long shot. The GE internals has weaker rods, and then the GTE has pretty strong rods. Okay, now since we have that all covered, I can go over the main point of this video. Why I think you should build a GE instead of buying a GTE engine. And it's simply the price. You can get a GE and build it for around the same price that you're buying a GTE. Now, people are wanting like 5 to 6 grand for a GTE. You can get a GE with low miles for around 1,500 to 1,700. Now, let's say you get an engine for 1,700 for a 2JZ GE. What you can do is you can spend around 700, get Eagle rods, then you can get your whole gasket kit, head gasket, rear main seal, all of it for around 500. You can get your pistons, you can leave. You can use the stock pistons, get new piston rings. That's probably another like 400. After that, what you can do is do ARP head studs, all that. You can keep stock heads. Stock head's good for 700 on a GE. So after you do all that, you're in for around 3 to 4 grand. The rest you're probably gonna have to spend on tools if it's your first time, but if not, you're in for 3 to 4 grand. You have a built engine that you know the health of. You got all that done for 2 grand less than what people are asking for a GTE. If you like this video, think it's helpful, like, subscribe. If you think I'm wrong on something, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you guys in a minute.